Are we on? All right, welcome to Mr. Pike's Productions. And I've got a video for you we're going to do as we start day one on long division. So we're doing long division with Pike's Dojo. I have a fun little technique to help everybody memorize the 4 steps, which are to divide, multiply, subtract, compare, and bring down. We're going to do that on each of these 3 problems. And we're going to do a fun little example, so go ahead and stand up, everybody. Nice and tall. And we're in Pike's Dojo. Go ahead and bow to your sensei.
Yes.
And our first step, and you can back that way and video everybody over here now, is step 1, everybody. Okay, so back it on up. Next step. Now this could come in handy. Someone's coming at you. Gonna swing something down. You gotta block. Back it up. Next step 3 is
Yes.
back it up. Next step is okay, we're comparing numbers. Last step is bring down. Wait for it. All right, have a seat. Excellent. My round of applause. Okay, so come on over here now, Evan, and do a video from right here. Okay, everybody, this is going to be fun. We learned all these steps so that we can do a long division problem. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to be doing these steps 3 different times, and let me show you what we're doing for long division. 379 divided by 3. We're going to first break this down into the first number. Does the first number go into the first number, everybody? Yes, so let's divide. What is 3 divided by 3, everybody? 1. Here we go. Let's jump in. Work with me. I'm going to put my 1 up here. What's my next step? Multiply. What am I multiplying? I'm going to multiply 3 times 1 to give me 3. What's my next step? Subtract. So you're going to write the subtraction. Be sure that you're writing all these steps down as you do long division. If you don't put these little symbols down, it gets kind of confusing. 3 minus 3 is 0. The next step is what? Compare. What we're going to be comparing is, pay attention, this number is this number less than my divisor.
Yes.
Yes, then that means I'm still doing the problem correctly. What's my next step?
Bring it down.
What's my next step? Bring down. What am I bringing down, everybody? Does anyone know or remember? I'm going to bring down my next number, which is a 7. And then guess what? We do all the steps again. So now we're looking down here and we're saying divide. What is 7 divided by 3? How many times could 3 go into 7, everybody?
2.
It'll fit in 2 times, because if it goes 3 times, it will go over, because 3 times 3 is 9. Now, we got to follow the steps again. Look at this number. What's 2 times 3? 6. Okay, it's going to take a lot of review, but we'll get this down. How many of you have learned long division before? Wow, okay, only 1 or 2 of you. Next step, subtract. So if you follow all the steps, you'll get it down. If you don't follow the steps, you'll get confused. So we got to go over them again and again. What's 7 minus 6? 1. What's my next step? Compare. What numbers am I comparing? 1 and 3. Again, if this number that you subtracted is bigger than your divisor, you divided too small. So next step is bring down, and this is the number I'm going to bring down. I got a new number, which is 19. And we're going to do all the steps one more time. Are you ready? 19.
Yay.
We're going to divide 19 by 3. How many times will 3 go into 19, everybody? 3 times 6 is what? 18. 3 times 7 is 21. That's too big, so it will go in 6 times, and we're going to do our multiply. 3 times 6 is 18. What's my next step? Come on, everybody, stay with me. I'm videoing here. Loud and proud. Subtract. We get 1. What's my next step? Compare. Is this number smaller than our divisor? Yes. Next step is bring down. There's no numbers to bring down. I've got 1 left over. The answer was 126 with 1 left over. Let's try that again. Let's look over here. First step is
Divide.
Multiply. Come on, guys. Pike's dojo. First step is,
Divide.
what am I dividing? I'm looking at this first number here.
8
divided by 4. How many times will it go in there?
2.
2. What's my next step?
Multiply.
Multiply. 4 times 2 is what?
8.
8. What's my next step?
Subtract.
Subtract. What do I get?
0.
What's my next step?
Compare.
Compare. Don't forget this part. Let's check it out. This is smaller. We're doing the comparing part. Really lets you know if you're doing the problem correct or not. Then the last step is
Bring
bring
down.
down. I'm going to bring down the next number, which is a 5, and do it all over again. 5 divided by 4 will go in once. Next step, multiply. 1 times 4 is 4. Next step, subtract. We get 1. Next step is compare. Can you try to hold the camera for me? There you go. Perfect. Next step, we got 1. Compare. Bring down. We got a 16. I know I'm doing this a lot now, but for the video, you can watch this again. We're going to go over it quite a bit. Next step is 16 divided by 4. How many times does 4 go into 16, everybody?
4 times.
4. It goes in
4.
perfect. 4 times 4 is
16.
16. Subtract. 0. Nothing to bring down. 856 divided by 4 is 214. One last one and we'll be done with the video for long division. Does everybody see why we call it long division?
Yes.
Because we got to do these steps sometimes 2 or 3 times. So we got to divide, multiply, subtract, compare, bring down, divide, multiply. So here we go. What number are we dividing in this first, everybody?
7.
2 into 7. How many times will 2 go into 7 without going over it, everybody?
3.
3. What is 2 times 3?
6.
What is 7 minus 6?
1.
1. 1 is compare. Good. Smaller. Bring down my next number. I got a new number now. It's 19. Let's divide again. How many times will 2 go into 19?
8.
2 times 9 is 18. So that's as close as we're going to go. So it goes 9 times. I put my 9 up here and I multiply. 2 times 9 is 18. My next step, subtract. Almost done. We get 1. Next step, compare. 1 is smaller than 2. Last step, bring down. I got a new number. 11. Let's do it all one more time. How many times will 2 go into 11?
6.
6 with 2 times 6 is 12. When you're dividing, you can't go too high. You have to go under. So 5, because 2 times 5 is what? 10. We subtract, we get 1. And since there's nothing left to bring down, we would have a remainder. So some problems have remainders. Many of them do, and some of them don't. So this is kind of a nutshell how to do long division at Pike's Dojo. Thanks for watching.